Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Kobe Bryant.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. We've got Bailey, and it's Parker in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the power forward position. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now here's Parker.
Hey, who's watching them?
To the middle. Here's lights out. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Bryant, no good. Here's the closer. Parker outside. Fires for 3. Bailey's shot is off. And here is Antetokounmpo. 9 points in his last outing. Here's West. No good, off the front rim. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Down low, Bailey. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's West. His last outing, he had 18 points. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bryant inside. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pass to lights out. Parker outside. And here's Bailey for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Bailey's got his second basket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Great open look there.
And that's the first bucket of the night. Maybe that will get him going.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Parker passes to Thomas. Here's Bailey. Antetokounmpo covering. Here's lights out. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Bryant outside. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by the Hawks. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
Yeah, these teams are a little different from last year, and I think it's anyone's game. I can't wait to see how they match up.
And that one good. 5 points in the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Bailey. He's got 5. Parker finds Thomas. And that one comes up a bit short. Portland trailing here. The 17-footer. And it's Thomas with the rebound.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting 1.
And it's the Blazers with the ball. Trailing by 5. Bryant outside. Pass to West. Portland moving it around. Deflects the pass. Thomas with a steal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line here. First free throw is good. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, B.A., it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body, and mentally, it might be even more difficult.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
And the basket by West.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Pass to Parker. Here's Bailey from deep. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's West, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Now here's Parker. 6-point lead. Pass to Bailey. Inside. Stolen by Bryant. Tipped. Thomas with the ball. 8 points in his last time out. Bailey, the pass to Thomas. Here's lights out. Puts up a 3, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get a made so you can execute.
Gray's checked in for the Hawks. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Hawks, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable.
Well, right now for the Hawks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
Now Bryant really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Just 3 to shoot. A deep 3. The closer pulls it in.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
To the inside. Here's lights out. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's lights out. Give him 8 points now. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. The Hawks, number 1.
And defensively, they have really set the tone lately, preventing teams from getting into any kind of rhythm against them.
Here's Parker. The bank shot, no good. Blazers trail by 12. Pass to Pettit. Bryant outside. Here's Pettit. Clock at 6. Here's Bryant inside. Still without a bucket. That shot missing.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
ABA, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Lights out. The pass to Parker. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Luka Doncic is checked in for Portland.
Substitution on the court.
Portland on D. It's a 14-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
Second chance points once again making the difference, as is often the case.
Here's Parker after the basket by Portland. Pass to Boozer. Parker outside. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The closer, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Doncic with the bucket. Here's Parker. He played a great game against Charlotte. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Now here's Doncic. And in that win against the Pelicans, he was a major factor as well. Here's Bryant. And it's hauled in by Gray.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Boozer sinks it from distance. And the Hawks lead by 15.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to Bryant. Here's Pettit. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Here's West. The rebound by the Hawks. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Here's Doncic using his post moves to get the 2 points.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
We've got 1:48 left in the opening quarter. Here's Boozer, covered by Bryant. Fades back. Boozer misses.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Doncic. There's the three. Knocks down the long K. Doncic just got 7 points.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes. He keeps you honest.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Now it's the time, ladies and gentlemen, to get loud for your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Thomas against Anthony. Pass to Boozer. Launches it. On target from range. Boozer's got 6.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Giddey against Doncic. Anthony, the pass to Mitchell. From deep, here's Doncic. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. 35 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Thomas for 3. Portland with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot. He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Maravich. Fires the 3. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Mike Conley, and it's Boozer in at the four-man position. Here's Thomas for three. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Mitchell. No made baskets yet. From the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
To the paint. And stolen by Anthony. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Portland making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bailey's checked in for Conley. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Here's Doncic, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Puts up a deep three, and it's hauled in by Gray.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic outside. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, a couple made threes in the first quarter, and he's not slowing down after drilling another one.
Pass to Bailey. Thomas outside. Here's Boozer. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Gray. Up and over Doncic. And another basket for Atlanta.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And it's Doncic missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Thomas outside. There's a screen. Nifty move. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Doncic outside. Fires the three. Luka! Lethal!
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Maravich, the pass to Thomas. From outside the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
There's a screen by Anthony. Doncic with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Maravich. Atlanta again missing. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Anthony. Doncic outside. On the wing, Anthony. And And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Anthony's got 8 points here in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Making a change here. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 16.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Lights Out. He had 10 points in the win against Charlotte.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Can't cash it in from close range. Blazers trail by 11. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And a quick look at the 2K leaderboard, showing which teams have really been controlling the glass over the last month. Number 1, Atlanta, the Trailblazers, 4th.
And both of these teams have been great at rebounding the ball over the last month, making sure they're doing whatever they can to get the boards off the miss.
And Atlanta making a change here. Parker's checked in. Pass to Thomas. Parker the screen. Thomas outside. There's the block. Here's West. Parker defending. Stolen by Parker. Here's Bailey. Pass to Parker. Thomas outside. And here's Bailey for 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something. And his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
Releases. And it's hauled in by Gray. Gray's got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker, Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Guys, back to you.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Atlanta shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Doncic checked in. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
To your laser dancers.
Pass to West. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Atlanta on D. A 17-point lead, their biggest. With the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. West has got 6.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Oh, there's the alley. Gray, good. Gray's got 7 now in this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Doncic. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And the upcoming schedule for the Atlanta Hawks. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Thursday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Suns matchup, it's never easy taking the back end of a back-to-back. But they've been playing some great basketball of late. And when you're winning, back-to-backs feel a lot easier to handle.
The shot's good. Atlanta leading by 15. And here's Parker. He's scoreless. Pass to Boozer. Shoots over Bryant. Boozer misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Parrish. And here's Doncic. He shoots. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 18.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Back to Parker. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's Parker. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to West. Portland moving it around. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And it comes off the front of the rim. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's lights out. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with the high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves. That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Bailey. Thomas outside. Here's Bailey. Here's lights out. 17 points in the game. That one goes. Count it. Lights out's got 9 points now in the quarter. Blazers trail by 14. Antetokounmpo outside. Down low. Here's Olajuwon. And it's Portland scoring again.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Inside. It's tipped. To the inside. Pass to the closer. Lots of room. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. The closer's got 7 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's West. Beyond the arc. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's lights out. Covered by Bryant. Atlanta shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for the Hawks, number 8. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Pass to Olajuwon. Back to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
Atlanta leading by 13. Parker outside. They set the screen. Pass to Bailey. 3-pointer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And the 3-ball has been huge in building this lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our participants.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Atlanta Hawks. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie, it was Kenny.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Atlanta Hawks.
I like what they're doing in transition, pushing the pace, getting up court before the defense gets set, just like I used to do.
Little revisionist history. All right, though. Okay. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Blazers trail by 13. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. The 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Here's Lights Out. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one.
Shooting for Atlanta, number 8. At the line for one.
One shot.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort, look at a guy like Jake McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And let's have a look at the teams who have collected the most blocks this season. Number 1, the Blazers. In the 3rd spot, the Hawks.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The closer is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Now here's Bryant. He has 6. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Pass to Bailey. Floats one. Lights Out. Knocks down the triple. Lights Out's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Bryant, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And there's the screen. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. Bryant's got 8.
Slow start here to the second half, just 1 for 5.
Parker outside. Pass to Lights Out. Oh, and Bryant with a block. They recover it. Here's Thomas. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Pass to Bailey. Now here's Thomas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Here we go, Lakers fans. Here comes the Trailblazers Dunk Team. Here we go, Lakers fans. Here comes the Trailblazers Dunk Team.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Portland, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prized top spot.
When I look at Portland, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Here's Parker. And a miss there on the triple. Blazers trail by 19. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Parker with it. Still no points. Stolen by Bryant with the drive. And then Bryant with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now here's Parker. Pass to the closer. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. The closer's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Here's Bryant. 10 points for him. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
Remains Portland ball.
Clock at 2. Here's the 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Thomas has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here. It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Bryant outside. And there's the drive from the low block. The closer pulls it in. The closer's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's lights out. Thomas outside. Pass to the closer. Back to Thomas. Over to the left wing. Here's West. 12 points for him. Lets it fly. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Portland shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Number 3. 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hawks lead by 20. Parker outside. Pass to Lights Out. Pulls it in from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Olajuwon. Here's West. Parker defending. Portland moving it around. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Thomas has got 9 rebounds now. Now here's Parker. They set the pick. Pass to Lights Out. Banked it in off the glass. Lights Out's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Shoots. Bryant, the pass to Olajuwon. And the shot goes down. Now Parker. Here's Maravich. It's stolen. On the floor for Atlanta. We've got Bailey. And it's Maravich in at the 2. Doncic, good.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep.
Here's Maravich.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. And Doncic has got the ball here for Portland. They trail by 7. Pass to West. To the middle. Intercepted. Here's Bailey. Drops in the layup for 2. Bailey's got 9 points here in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Anthony's checked in for Portland. Gray's checked in for the Hawks. Pass to Maravich. Down low. Here's the closer. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Doncic. Parker defending. Here's Olajuwon. Right wing from downtown. And it's hauled in by Gray.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Maravich. Portland with a rebound.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Portland, here are your Blazers answers.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Anthony, and it's Bryant in for Doncic. And the Hawks making a change here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. It's Thomas on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Shooting for Atlanta, Thomas. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Thomas. Blazers trail by 11. Pass to Olajuwon. Here's West. Parker defending. Inside. Fades away. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Thomas outside. Pass to Lights Out. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers.
Blazers ball.
Here's West. Here's Bryant. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. The closers got 8 points here in the quarter. The Trailblazers' shooting has been good. 54% on this one. They set a pick. Bryant, right side. The rebound by Atlanta. Thomas has got 11 rebounds in the game.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Parker left side. Now Thomas. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13 feet. Oh, it doesn't go. Blazers trail by 11. Another steal. Jams it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Olajuwon. Oh, he missed the jumper. For 3. Money from 3.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Bryant, left side. Beyond the arc. Oh, the shot is off.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
It's off.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense.
Whoa! Antetokounmpo flying.
Throw it up to the rim and let Giannis hammer it home. Never a bad idea.
Here's the pick. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. He launches. Not that time.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for lights out.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
Here's lights out. Jacks up a three. Cash from downtown.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And time now for our player of the game.